Hello, crypto enthusiasts. Welcome back to Money Strategies, your ultimate destination for all things cryptocurrency. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just dipping your toes into the blockchain waters, you're in for a treat today. Starting with Bitcoin, in our next videos, we will explore the top cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum, Polkadot, Cardano, etc. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and ring that notification bell to stay up to date with our deep dives into the world of digital assets. Today, we're embarking on a journey through the fascinating history and intricacies of the granddaddy of them all, Bitcoin. Let's dive in. Currently, the price of one Bitcoin cost is $52,263.99, a difference in 0.44% throughout the course of recent hour. The new cost activity in Bitcoin left the token's market capitalization at 1.03T. Up until this point this year, Bitcoin has a difference in 23.60%. Bitcoin is named a cache under CoinDesk's Computerized Resource Order Standard, DAX. Bitcoin is the world's originally decentralized cryptographic money, a sort of computerized resource that utilizes public key cryptography to record, give, and send exchanges up the Bitcoin blockchain, all managed without the oversight of a focal power. The Bitcoin organization, with a capitalized B, was sent off in January 2009 by a mysterious software engineer or gathering of developers under the pen name Nakamoto. The organization is a shared electronic installment framework that utilizes a digital currency called Bitcoin, lowercase b, to move esteem over the web or go about as a store of significant worth like gold and silver. Each Bitcoin is comprised of 100 million Satoshis, the littlest units of Bitcoin, making individual Bitcoin distinct up to 8 decimal spots. That implies anybody can buy a small part of a Bitcoin with just $1. Bitcoin current price. Bitcoin's cost is famous for being profoundly unstable, yet in spite of that, it has turned into the top-performing resource of any class, counting stocks, wares, and bonds throughout the last 10 years, climbing a faltering 9,000% somewhere in the range of 2010 and 2020. At the point when the digital money was sent off toward the start of 2009, as Satoshi Nakamoto mined the Bitcoin beginning block, the very first block on the Bitcoin blockchain, 50 BTC entered flow at a cost of $100. 50 Bitcoin kept on entering flow each block, made once like clockwork, until the first dividing occasion occurred in November 2012, see beneath. Halvings allude to Bitcoin's issuance framework, which was modified into Bitcoin's code by Satoshi Nakamoto. It basically includes naturally dividing the quantity of new BTC entering course every 10,000 blocks. In February 2011, BTC's cost arrived at equality with the US dollar, interestingly. The achievement empowered new financial backers into the market, and throughout the following 4 months, Bitcoin's value kept on rising, topping at more than $30. By mid-2013, the main digital money had recuperated from a drawn-out negative episode and transcended $1,000. Though just momentarily. Be that as it may, with the notorious Mt. Gox hack, China reporting its most memorable restriction on crypto and different circumstances, it required a further 4 years for the BTC cost to get back to above $1,000 once more. When that level was passed, notwithstanding, Bitcoin's value kept on flooding emphatically all through 2017 until BTC crested at its past, well-established all-time high of $19,850. More than 2018, the whole crypto market dove into what is presently known as the crypto winter, a year-long bear market. It was only after December 2020, when Bitcoin got back to test the past all-time high, that it, in the long run, outperformed that verifiable level and rose a further 239% over the course of the following 119 days to another unsurpassed high of $64,799. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the world's previously decentralized digital currency, a kind of computerized resource that utilizes public key cryptography to record, give, and send exchanges up the Bitcoin blockchain, all managed without the oversight of a focal power. It was sent off in January 2009 by a mysterious software engineer or gathering of developers under the alias Nakamoto. How does Bitcoin function? Bitcoin and other cryptographic forms of money resemble the email of the monetary world. There is no such thing as the cash in an actual structure, and the coin is executed straightforwardly between the source and the beneficiary without banking mediators to work with the exchange. Everything is done freely through a straightforward, permanent, circulated record innovation called blockchain. Here are the primary highlights of blockchain innovation. Bitcoin exchanges are recorded on a public, circulated record known as a blockchain that anybody can download and help keep up with. Exchanges are sent straightforwardly from the source to the collector with next to no delegates. Holders who store their own Bitcoin have unlimited authority over it. It can't be gotten to without the holder's cryptographic key. There is no such thing as Bitcoin in an actual structure. Bitcoin has a decent stockpile of 21 million. No more Bitcoin can be made, and units of Bitcoin can't be annihilated. Bitcoin clients send and get coins over the organization by contributing the public key data connected to every individual's computerized wallet. To boost the conveyed organization of individuals checking Bitcoin exchanges, excavators, a charge is joined to every exchange. The charge is granted to whichever excavator adds the exchange to another block. Charges work on a first-cost closeout framework, where the higher the expense joined to the exchange, the more probable an excavator will handle that exchange first. Each and every Bitcoin exchange that happens must be for all time focused on the Bitcoin blockchain record through a cycle called mining. Bitcoin mining alludes to the interaction where diggers contend utilizing particular PC hardware known as Application Explicit Coordinated Circuit (ASIC) chips to open the following block in the chain. Opening blocks function as follows. Crypto mining utilizes a framework called cryptographic hashing. This capability basically takes any info, messages, words, or information of any sort, and transforms it into a fixed-length alphanumeric code known as a hash. Each info makes a totally interesting hash, and it's beyond difficult to foresee what data sources will make specific hashes. In any event, transforming one person of the info will bring about an entirely unexpected fixed-length code. Each new block has a worth called a target hash. To win the option to fill the following block, excavators need to create a hash that is lower than or equivalent to the numeric worth of the target hash. Since hashes are totally irregular, it's simply a question of experimentation until one excavator is fruitful. This strategy for expecting excavators to utilize machines and investment attempting to accomplish something is known as a proof-of-work framework and is intended to deflect pernicious specialists from spamming or upsetting the organization. Whoever effectively opens the following block is compensated with a set number of Bitcoin known as block remunerates and will add various exchanges to the new block. They likewise procure any exchange expenses connected to the exchanges they add to the new block. Another block is found generally once at regular intervals. Bitcoin block rewards decline after some time. Each to 10,000 blocks, or about once at regular intervals, the quantity of Bitcoin got from each block reward is divided to steadily lessen the quantity of Bitcoin entering the space after some time. Starting around 2021, excavators get 6.25 Bitcoins each time they mine another block. The following Bitcoin splitting is supposed to happen in 2024 and will see Bitcoin block rewards drop to 3.125 Bitcoins per block. As the inventory of new Bitcoin entering the market gets more modest, it will make purchasing Bitcoin more cutthroat. Expecting interest for Bitcoin stays high. Who made Bitcoin? The maker of Bitcoin, known exclusively by the pen name Nakamoto, first proposed this progressive computerized money in a 2008 white paper named Bitcoin, a shared electronic money framework. Satoshi formulated Bitcoin as a decentralized, distributed network, ready to work with monetary exchanges without a focal power like an administration or bank. In doing as such, Satoshi tackled a central point of contention, the twofold spending issue, by making a proof-of-work agreement component inside the blockchain structure. Bitcoin's organization was enacted in January 2009 when Satoshi mined the primary block, or the beginning block. Regardless of the groundbreaking effect of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto's personality remains covered in secret, an image of the protection-situated ethos at the core of the digital currency development. Bitcoin's energy utilization. The method involved with requiring network supporters of commit time and assets to making new blocks guarantees the organization stays secure. In any case, that security includes some major disadvantages. Starting around 2021, the Bitcoin network consumes around 93 terawatt-hours (TWh) of power each year, around a similar energy consumed by the 34th biggest country on the planet. This craving for power has drawn inescapable analysis from VIPs, for example, Tesla chief Elon Musk, to government bodies like China's State Board and the U.S. Senate over Bitcoin's effect on environmental change. In any case, while the power figures are alarmingly high, It's essential to take note of that Bitcoin, digging all things considered, represents 0.29% of any single country's energy utilization. Also, Bitcoin is a Finnish monetary framework whose energy utilization can be estimated and followed, dissimilar to the fiat framework, which can't be precisely estimated and requires a scope of extra layers to work, including ATMs, card machines, bank offices, security vehicles, storage spaces, and tremendous server farms. There are likewise various drives, including the Crypto Environment Accord and the Bitcoin mining gathering, that intend to further develop Bitcoin's carbon impression by empowering diggers to utilize inexhaustible well springs of energy. The board, as currently referenced, the Bitcoin network was made by a pseudonymous developer, or gathering of developers, referred to just as Satoshi Nakamoto. During its initial turn of events, different designers joined to chip away at the convention, including cypherpunk Hal Finney, cryptographers Wei Dai and Scratch Sabo, and programming engineer Gavin Andresen. There were likewise a scope of different designers, including Peter Wheeler and Peter Todd, who added to the improvement of Bitcoin Center, the primary client on the Bitcoin organization. A client is a piece of programming that empowers an organization member to root. Bitcoin history. Our journey begins with the genesis of Bitcoin. Back in 2009, an anonymous entity known as Satoshi Nakamoto introduced the world to a groundbreaking concept: a decentralized peer-to-peer electronic cash system. Bitcoin's history is marked by its early days of obscurity to becoming a global phenomenon. We'll explore key developments from the first ever recorded Bitcoin transaction for pizza to the evolution of mining technology and the impact of major events on its price movements. Structure. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of Bitcoin's structure. At its core is the revolutionary technology called blockchain, a decentralized ledger that ensures transparency and security. Bitcoin employs the proof-of-work (POW) consensus mechanism, where miners compete to solve complex mathematical puzzles to validate transactions and secure the network. Additionally, Bitcoin's supply is capped at 21 million, introducing scarcity to the digital realm. Function. Bitcoin is not just a digital coin, it's a decentralized digital currency with powerful functions. Its primary function is to provide users with a trustless, borderless, and censorship-resistant means of transferring value. Beyond transactions, Bitcoin has emerged as a store of value, often referred to as digital gold. Its capped supply and resistance to inflation make it an attractive choice for those seeking financial sovereignty. Use cases. As we journey through Bitcoin's landscape, we'll explore its various use cases. From its role as a reliable form of cross-border transactions, providing a faster and more efficient alternative to traditional banking, to its function as a hedge against inflation during economic uncertainties. We'll also delve into its adoption as a payment method by merchants worldwide, bridging the gap between traditional finance and the crypto realm. Future adaptability. Looking ahead, the future of Bitcoin is a topic of keen interest. Scalability has been a point of discussion, and solutions like the Lightning Network aim to address this by facilitating faster and more cost-effective transactions. Additionally, we'll examine the potential impact of regulatory developments on Bitcoin's adaptability, from increased scrutiny to global acceptance. Potential growth. Now, let's turn our attention to the crystal ball and analyze Bitcoin's potential for growth. By scrutinizing historical price trends, understanding market sentiment, and considering external factors like institutional adoption and technological advancements, we can gain insights into what might shape Bitcoin's future. Stay tuned as we navigate the historical ebbs and flows to uncover potential catalysts that could influence Bitcoin's value in the years to come. And there you have it, a comprehensive exploration of the history, structure, function, use cases, adaptability, and growth potential of Bitcoin. In the next videos, we will explore the next famous and rising cryptocurrencies. If you found this journey through the world of Bitcoin enlightening, give us a like, share this video with your crypto community, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more in-depth content on the most exciting developments in the crypto space. Thank you for joining us today, and until next time, happy hodling.